Hey everyone, and welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're looking at something way bigger than just memorizing vocabulary. We are looking at a literal roadmap to tangibly changing your life. Whether you're just starting out or you feel kind of stuck on a plateau, we're going to break down exactly why English is your ultimate master key for global access. Plus, we're laying out a super practical roadmap to actually hit fluency. So let's get into it.
To kick things off, let's just pose the fundamental question from our source materials straight to you. Why is it actually worth learning English? I mean, beyond passing exams or stressing over grammar rules, what are the tangible, real-life benefits of acquiring this massive global language? Well, let's find out.
Okay, let's dive into this with a quick look at our five-part agenda today. We'll start with number 1, the global master key. Then we'll move right into work, play, and travel. Number 3 is your language toolkit. Number 4 covers the power of speaking, and we'll wrap the whole thing up with number 5, the consistency secret. All right, starting right off with section 1, the global master key, unlocking global communication. You know, the absolute foundational reason to learn English is its insane power as an international language. It's not just about chatting with native speakers in the US or the UK. Actually, scratch that, it's way bigger. It's about acquiring a universal operating system for the entire planet. You could literally meet someone from a completely different hemisphere who speaks a completely different native tongue and instantly connect and share ideas. That is a profoundly powerful capability. Moving right along to section 2, work, play, and travel. These are the truly tangible benefits. Listen to this heavy-hitting quote straight from our source. People who speak English often earn more money. Now, this isn't just a fun little bonus. It's a harsh economic reality. Because so many global employers are constantly working with foreign companies, slapping English on your resume fulfills a massive job requirement. It literally boosts your earning potential and gives you way more career mobility. And think about how you consume information. This brilliantly illustrates the stark difference. On one side, you have the waiting for translation camp, hoping a really good book gets localized, or just waiting around for subtitles to drop. But on the flip side, direct access. Knowing English instantly unlocks original books, films, articles, and endless online courses. You're completely cutting out the middleman. Let's bring this down to earth for a second. English completely removes that sheer panic you feel when traveling abroad. Need to ask for directions? Easy. Want to shop in local markets? Done. Ordering food without just blindly pointing at a menu and hoping for the best? English makes it happen. It transforms traveling from this intimidating challenge into a totally stress-free experience. Let's shift gears to section 3, your language toolkit. Let's see how this all builds and how you actually learn. The beautiful thing here is that your toolkit is incredibly versatile. If you're someone who prefers structure, you've got formal paths like traditional schooling or guided language courses. But hey, if you thrive on setting your own pace, the self-study paths are totally solid. We're talking books, interactive apps, online courses, and even just watching films and listening to music. The resources are literally everywhere. You just pick the tools that fit your vibe. All right, picking up the pace here for section 4, the power of speaking. This is the ultimate accelerator. In the source material, when the question was asked if speaking is really all that important, the response was a massive, enthusiastic, yes, very important. Seriously, you can sit and study grammar books all day long, but actually speaking out loud, that is single-handedly the absolute best way to improve. It takes the language out of your head and makes it real. So here is a highly actionable 4-step staircase derived directly from the dialogue to help you out. Step 1, speak as much as possible. Volume is everything. Step 2, listen and repeat sentences to build up that muscle memory. Step 3, actually try to think in English, completely skipping that clunky mental translation phase. And step 4, the absolute foundation of the whole shebang, practice every single day. Now, the crucial point is that you definitely don't have to do this speaking practice alone. Honestly, it helps so much to have a partner. You can practice with friends or lean on teachers, but even if you're flying totally solo, the internet has your back. You can easily find language partners all over the world using exchange apps like Tandem or HelloTalk. Finally, let's zoom all the way in for section 5, the consistency secret, building the habit. Are you ready for the magic numbers 10 to 15? That is literally all it takes. Regular, consistent practice of just 10 to 15 minutes a day creates massive compounding results.
You do not need to lock yourself in a quiet room for 3 hours every Sunday, okay? You just need a tiny, dedicated sliver of time every single day.
Now, what's really interesting about this is that it brings us right back to a super simple, timeless truth. Practice makes perfect. It's a cliche for a reason, right? Because it works. Consistency beats intensity every single time. Just showing up daily to review some vocab, watch a quick video, or even send a quick voice note is exactly what guarantees your success over time.
Which brings us to the very end of today's explainer. You know the why, the incredible global connections, the career boosts, the travel confidence, and you know the how, the apps, the 4 speaking steps, finding partners. So I'm going to leave you with one final provocative challenge. What will you do with your 15 minutes today? Grab that master key, start unlocking your world right now, and thanks so much for tuning in.